Ever feel like life is just one big, chaotic mess you can't pause or mute? Like you're stuck in a group chat with 8 billion people yelling about everything all the time? I had the same thing. This video is your cheat code. We're diving into how ancient Stoic philosophy, yes, ancient, as in togas and sandals, might be the most relevant mental upgrade for surviving the 21st century circus. We're talking less rage, more calm, less doom scrolling, more doing, less, why is this happening to me? And more, all right, what can I do with this? Let's go. Stoicism was born in ancient Greece and perfected in Rome. We're talking over 2,000 years ago, long before social media, traffic, or spam calls from extended car warranty reps. But guess what? People back then also felt overwhelmed. There were plagues, betrayals, family drama, political chaos. So basically, not that different from today. Here are the MVPs of the Stoic squad. Epictetus, born a slave, became one of the most powerful thinkers of all time. Seneca, Roman billionaire and playwright with serious anxiety. Marcus Aurelius, emperor of Rome and part-time philosopher with a journal full of thoughts that still slap. What united them? They believed peace doesn't come from the outside world. It comes from how you respond to it. Here are 7 basic thoughts to implement in your life. 1. Life is chaotic. That's not the problem. You're not crazy. Life is nuts right now. Emails never stop. Group chats won't shut up. Every day brings a new global crisis in your feed. And your brain, it's buffering 24/7. But here's what the Stoics would say. The world has always been chaotic. The issue is how much you let it inside you. Marcus Aurelius ran an empire during a literal plague and still found time to journal about gratitude. Your move? Start with boundaries. Turn off non-essential notifications. Seriously, that's step 1. Start the day before you touch your phone, even if it's just 10 minutes. Write down one thing you control today and one thing you'll let go of. These are your first moves in taking your peace back. 2. Your emotions are not the boss of you. We've been sold a lie. If you feel it, it must be true. Spoiler, it's not. You can feel angry and choose not to lash out. You can feel sad and still get things done. You can feel anxious and show up anyway. Epictetus taught, when something happens, the only thing in your power is your reaction. So next time you get cut off in traffic, breathe. That email that made your blood boil? Sit on it. Don't hit send yet. Someone posts something stupid online. Scroll on. Modern tip. Start labeling emotions. Literally say it, I feel anxious. Why? Because the second you name it, you tame it. You become the observer, not the puppet. 3. The 2 buckets. Rule, control versus concern. Here's a quick mental tool the Stoics would love in the age of endless drama. Every problem goes into one of 2 buckets. Bucket 1, things I control. Bucket 2, everything else. Guess where 90% of your stress lives? Yep. Bucket 2, what people think of you, the algorithm. Whether someone texts back, traffic, weather, politics. Here's the Stoic flex. You don't ignore those things. You just refuse to suffer over them. Your job is to dominate what you can control. Your words, your effort, your perspective. Seneca said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. So next time your brain spins out, ask, which bucket is this? If it's bucket 2, drop it like it's hot. Emotions are weather. You are the sky. Let's be real. Most of us treat our emotions like gospel. Angry, we rant. Jealous, we stalk. Anxious, we spiral. But Stoicism flips that. Anger, that's just adrenaline. Jealousy, That's fear of not being enough. Anxiety? That's your brain predicting doom without evidence. The Stoics didn't say, don't feel. They said, don't let the feeling drive the car. Modern practice? Start noticing the gap between stimulus and response. That pause, that's power. In that pause, you choose who you are. Your partner snaps, you breathe, not bite back. You get ghosted, you journal instead of drunk texting. You get bad news, you sit with it instead of numbing it with a scroll binge. Every time you choose the pause, you build muscle. 5. Train like a mental athlete, because you are one. You don't get a six-pack by thinking about push-ups. You do the reps. Same goes for your mindset. The Stoics were daily grinders. Marcus Aurelius journaled every morning. Seneca wrote letters to sharpen his thinking. Epictetus made his students reflect on the day before sleep. What does this look like in 2025? Keep a Stoic log. What hit me today? How did I respond? What will I do better tomorrow? Morning check-in. What's likely to test me today? How will I handle it? Digital fasting. Choose a 30-minute window of silence. No phone, no input, just thoughts. Mental toughness isn't something you hope for. It's something you train for. 6. Stop trying to win the internet. Win yourself. Let's get honest. You'll never win every argument. You'll never be universally liked. You'll never get the whole world to agree with you. So, stop trying. Epictetus said, if someone speaks badly of you, do not defend yourself. Respond, clearly, they don't know me well enough to speak truthfully. That's next-level chill. How do we transfer that to the modern world? You don't need to clap back at every tweet. You don't need to prove your worth to strangers. You don't need 500 likes to feel valid. Validation? You give that to yourself. 7. Use obstacles as fuel, not excuses. Here's where Stoicism goes from cool idea to life-changing weapon. They saw every setback as a gift. Epictetus was born into slavery and became a world-class teacher. Marcus Aurelius lost children, fought wars, battled illness, and still wrote about gratitude. Seneca was exiled, disgraced, and later sentenced to death, and accepted it with grace. Ryan Holiday said it best, "The obstacle is the way." What's the modern version of all this? Lost your job? Now you train, reinvent, return stronger. Breakup crushed you? Now you build, reflect, evolve. Got rejected? Perfect. Use it as rocket fuel. Every obstacle can be your turning point, if you stop whining and start working. Here's the kicker. Most people think they need to fix the world to feel okay. More money, better relationships, less news. But the Stoics flipped it. Fix your mindset, and you'll be okay in any world. Chaos? Fine. Failure? Part of the game. Someone insults you? That's their opinion, not your truth. Once you internalize this, life gets weirdly lighter. You stop fighting battles that aren't yours. You stop spiraling over stuff you can't control. You become strangely powerful, calm. And that calm, it's not weakness, it's armor. So yeah, the world is wild. It's noisy, it's messy, but it doesn't have to own you. Stoicism isn't about shutting down your emotions. It's about building the inner strength to rise above them, to respond, not react. You don't need to live in the mountains or become a monk. You just need to start choosing your response, one moment at a time. If this hit home, hit that like button, or just take a deep breath and do nothing. That's Stoic too. But hey, if you want more calm in your chaos, subscribe and stick around. We do this kind of thing every week. What's one thing that's been owning your mind lately? Drop it in the comments and tell me how a Stoic would deal with it.